I'm Will's Element with Newmark Grubb Knight Frank. Today, we're interviewing Rick Brikmeyer, who started Strategic Diagnostics and CD Diagnostics, and also is a leading partner with Leading Edge Ventures.
Hello, I'm Rick Brikmeyer. I'm the CEO of CD Diagnostics. CD Diagnostics was founded 4 years ago. We have grown to about 110 people at this point in time, $20 million in revenue, and we make medical diagnostic test kits for the orthopedic community. So how I started my career is pretty much something that was focused way from an early age. One of the things I always told everybody when I was in high school was that I was going to come up with the cure for cancer and start my own medical company. I started this by going off to college, first for a degree in microbiology, and then for a PhD in immunology, which really focused me on the medical side. I came right here in Philadelphia with a small company called Philadelphia Biologics. They originally started off as having me as a director, but very quickly wanted me to become the CEO. As I started that job, I recognized I really didn't have the skills to be a CEO of a company. So I went to DuPont. DuPont is one of the leading companies in this area. It has a tremendous amount of history, but more importantly, it knows how to do business. So what I did was I did a stint of 2 years, first in their research group, then moved into the development group in how do you develop a product to reach the market. Then I went into manufacturing as to learn how procedures are needed, how all the necessary things to make it a reproducible product. And then lastly, I worked in their corporate development group, which I think really broadened my knowledge of how a company should do that. When I was working with DuPont, one of the groups that was part of DuPont at the time was Conoco Oil. They had spent $17 million developing a little rapid test that looks much like a home pregnancy test kit. It was for a bacteria that was found in oil wells. It very quickly could eat through a stainless shaft and really cause that well to go down for days. They wanted a test that would very quickly say, is this bacteria present so that we can treat this well with biocide? Within DuPont, they spent the $17 million developing this test. They brought it to my group to manufacture it, and lo and behold, they found out that the product couldn't be frozen and had to be refrigerated. Well, that's a real problem when your market is Abu Dhabi and North Slopes of Alaska. So I convinced them to support me, give me a grant, move outside of DuPont, and start up my first company, Strategic Diagnostics. So that's how I got started.